I just want to be honest with you. This is how I'm going to buy. I just want to be honest with you. I'm getting other bids. These are ways that buyers intimidate you and try to intimidate me as a salesperson. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell. It's June 11th, 2017, 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm here in Sacramento, California. Perfect day to talk about sales, perfect day to talk about closing, and a perfect day to talk about how buyers try to intimidate you. And one of the things that I love the most about being out in the field was the games that buyers would play, and this is one of them. They hold back a bunch of information, and then you get to the very end if you haven't done your job, and they tell you something crazy like, well, I just want to be honest with you, right? So it's kind of backwards. It's kind of wacky that, when you think if somebody was trying to be honest with you, that conversation wouldn't have happened at the very end. It would happen over here at the very beginning. And what this is meant to do is kind of try to soften the blow. Like, oh my goodness, I didn't choose you. I just want to be honest with you. I'm still getting more bids. I'm still talking to more people, right? And if you've done your job as a salesperson, you've uncovered that from the very beginning. You've asked the tough question. You've had the tough conversation, because if you're arguing at the end of a sales process, you are no longer selling. You're arguing. And you need to know that. You need to know that it doesn't help your process. It doesn't help you. You could ask a question like, well, how soon till you want to get this project done? Am I the last person you're talking to? And look, I know that your fear is if you ask, am I the last person I'm talking to? The person who's go well, I haven't talked to enough people. Now I need to talk to more, right? If you don't have these conversations and you don't go through this process, you're going to be stuck at the end where the buyer does have some potential power over you. They got some leverage. And being a sales trainer and writing Copilot for the last 7 years with salespeople, I've seen this on a consistent basis, and this came up last week. The guy goes through the sales process, meets with the homeowner, meets with his buyer, and the person at the very end just want to be honest with you, I'm getting other bids. Well, right? The guy didn't do his job. We got down in the car at the end, and we went through the debrief, and I said, you need to move that conversation up, and you need to have the conversation with the buyer that you may think is uncomfortable, where you think you may lose the sale, because it's not going to happen. Right? The chances of you losing a sale because having the tough conversation, it just isn't there. You may think that it is, but it's not, okay? So know that buyers try to hold this leverage over you at the very end of a call to leverage you, and this could be a polite way for them asking for a discount. So you could roll into it. Hey, if that was a polite way of asking me for a discount, you'd let me know, right? Right? And you do the head tilt, you do the head nod. That's video number 1,250 on this channel, right? Find it with Kevin Hogan. I went through the whole process to teach you how to do that. But just know that could be what it is. That could be that they're just trying to intimidate you to say, hey, look, I'm giving you the best deal. Here's a discount. Here's some extra goods. Here's some extra services. You need to call it out and be able to figure out what it is. So one, have the conversation up front. If you're having it at the very end of the sales call, you need to move it up towards the front. I did the distances. Here's the beginning, here's the end, right? So you need to move it up here. And the second thing is call it out. Hey, if that was a polite way of asking for a discount, you'd let me know, right? There's nothing wrong with that question. It took me a long time to figure out how to ask that the right way and not get in trouble. It is a perfect question to ask. So get used to asking it. Hey, if that was a polite way of asking for a discount, you let me know, right? And you're going to see people go, yeah, well, if I could give you a discount, then what? Well, then we may do business. Well, what would it take for maybe, definitely? This is a discounting conversation. I'm just going to let you know that if you're not a fan of any type of discounting. I am not, but sometimes to get people to move forward, these are the conversations that you got to have, all right? So there you go. People will try to intimidate you by bringing up information at the very end. It does happen. It could be their way of asking for a discount. Now, if you could do a small favor for me, in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story. That'd be fantastic. To the right, to the left, there is a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. And then last of all, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Scott Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.